Shalom Yasharel, Shalom, how's everybody day? How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? Um, let's get into this series of law, statutes, commandments, and judgments. Alright, so let's go to the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 1. And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And Aaron said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in your ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. And all the people brake off their golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron. And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with graving tool, after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, These be the gods, O Yasharel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. So right here, you get the first, error. Not the first error, but over here you do get an error, which is what? They're making graven images, and they're bowing down and worshiping it, but they're giving what? They're giving the praise to it, because they said, what? These be the gods, O Israel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Now, we know that we're not supposed to be saying those things, nor even making graven images. So, let's keep reading. Verse 5, And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamation, and said, Tomorrow is a feast of Yahweh. So over here, Aaron is making a proclamation, and he's making his own, what? Holy feast, right? He's making his own holy feast. Or I should say holy, but he's making his own feast towards Yahweh. Alright, verse 16. Verse 6. And they rose up early on the morrow, and offered burnt offerings, and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink, and rose up to play. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Go get thee down, for thy people which brought us out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed unto, and said, These be thy gods, O Yasharel, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt. And Yahweh said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. And Moses besought the Lord his God, and said, Yahweh, why doth thy wrath wax so hot against thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand? So over here, Yahweh is saying unto Moses, right, they're stiff-necked, the Israelites. I might as well just destroy them, right, and make a great nation out of you, Moses, right? So that's not the case, clearly, because Moses says that why wax so hot against thy people, right, the wrath. And let's keep reading. Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, For mischief did he bring them out to slay them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth? Turn from thy fierce wrath, and repent of this evil against thy people. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants, to whom thou swearest by thy own self, and saidst unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and all this land that I have spoken of will I have given unto your seed, and it shall inherit it forever. And Yahweh repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. So here it is. The Most High repented from thinking that he was going to destroy the Israelites. Verse 15. And Moses turned and went down from the mount, and the 2 tables of the testimony were in his hand. The tables were written on both their sides, and on the other side, and on the other were they written. And the tables were the work of God, and the writing was the writing of God graven upon the tables. So who wrote the tables of stones? It was with the finger of God. It was with God. Right. Verse 17. And when Yahushua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moses, There is a noise of war in the camp. And he said, It is not the voice of them that shout for majesty, neither it is the voice of them that cry for being overcome, but the noise of them that sing do I hear. And it came to pass, as soon as he came nigh unto the camp, that he saw the calf and the dancing. And Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hands, and brake them beneath the mount. And he took the calf which they had made, and burned it in the fire, and the ground it to powder, and strawed it up upon the water, and made the children of Israel drink of it. And Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great sin upon them? And Aaron said, let not the anger of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people that they are set on mischief. For they said unto me, make us gods which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And I said unto them, whatsoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it me. Then I cast it into a fire, and there came out this calf. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies, then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who is on the Lord's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. And he said unto them, thus saith Yahweh Elohim of Yasharel, put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. So over here we have Moses getting waxing hot, and he makes a declaration, whoever wants to follow me and serve God, then come with me by my side, right? And he also tells them that whoever do join this side, carry a sword with you, right? And slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor, right? Why? For what reason? The reason why, because these people are making molten images, right? And they're disrespecting God. Upon that, God just gave them the commandment, and they just soon breaking it. So that is very stiff-necked. Those people definitely must had to be rooted out, at that time. Verse 28, and the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell off the people that day about 3,000 men. So 3,000 men fell off, For Moses has said, consecrate yourselves today to Yahweh, every man upon his son and upon his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses said unto a people, he hath sinned a great sin, and now I will go up unto Yahweh. Peradventure I shall make an atonement for your sin. And Moses returned unto Yahweh and said, oh, this people have sinned a great sin, and have made them gods of gold. Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book which thou hast written. So even Moses knew the Most High, his own book, the book of the law, right? The book of life. Verse 33. And Yahweh said unto Moses, whosoever hath sinned against me, him will I blot out of my book. Therefore now go, lead the people unto a place of which I have spoken unto thee. Behold, my angel shall go before thee. Nevertheless, in the day when I will visit their sin upon them. And Yahweh plagued the people because they made the calf which Aaron made. So over here you get a bunch of plagues, For what? For making molten images that they're not supposed to be made. And on top of that, right, you bowing down and saying that it has saved you from your troubles. So you have to be circumspect, Israel, Don't bow down to no images. Meaning what? The image that you see of Christ, don't bow down to it, right? Or the image that you see of Mary Magdalene, right? Do not bow down to those things, because those things are graven images, right? Those things can't serve nor protect you, right? So why bow down to them, Right. So with that, Yisrael, shalom, repent, right? Come back to Yahushua, Mashiach, which is Jesus Christ, right? Shalom.